Things like that that are basically inhibiting the growth around it.
And you talked about now that you're here and you've kind of seen, what's going on. You can be more of an advocate now of going back and talking to the people that need to be about how important it is to receive the rest of the funding needed to finish this project.
Well, I'm not going to tell you I'll be an advocate for an individual project. I'm not going to tell you that I'll do that. I will look across the entire United States when the funding comes from the Congress, when the budget comes from the President. There's an entire list of projects, a long list of needs in this country. I will look at those. My team and I will prioritize those and submit those to OMB.
I'm sorry I was late. Can you just kind of reiterate some of the stuff you learned today and what's going on with the funding?
Well, actually, I got here yesterday. I toured Shep yesterday and actually went out on the water and toured Shep from the water. Then later we toured it from actually driving through the Port Authority and so forth. And it's tremendous. It's a tremendous boost for this part of the world, for the nation. I had no idea. I thought we had a port down here in southern Georgia that probably was doing okay, but this is tremendous. And not only it's on the water there, I've been all over this county, and there's parts of the port all over this county. It's tremendous, tremendous.
When you talk about you're learning more about regulatory issues, is there any way to expound on that? Are you talking about environmental issues that are causing regulatory complaints? What are you talking about when you say you're learning more about the regulatory holdups?
We had a discussion today about the regulatory mission of the Corps, the Savannah district of the Corps. I wouldn't call that discussion complaints or the wringing of hands. It was some issues that the local people wanted me aware of. So back in my job in D.C., I can at least look at it. I can talk to the Corps about it. And again, my purpose is to be consistent. Whatever happens in Memphis, Tennessee, I want it to happen in New Orleans, in Savannah. I don't want the Corps doing different things in different parts of the country.
And you're fairly new to your post, correct?
Been here 5 months.
5 months.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Okay, and your background kind of basically?
I'm a farmer. I own a cotton gin back in southeast Missouri. I spent 38 years as a presidential appointee to the Mississippi River Commission. I was first appointed in 1981 by President Ronald Reagan. That commission is very important to the entire Mississippi Valley, including the Ohio and its tributaries, including the Ohio, the Missouri, and Illinois, Red, Arkansas, all those rivers. And so I was on that commission, and that commission was involved directly with the Corps of Engineers for 36 years. And I enjoyed my time there, and I learned a lot about civil works while I was on that job. And it was not a full-time job like this. It was a commission. We met 4 to 5 times a year and discussed Corps work in the Mississippi Valley.
In terms of what you've seen, I know you can't assure funding, but how important do you think is this project, and how important is continued funding?
Continued funding is important to any project. Any project that the United States says, we think we need to build that project, continued funding is extremely important. It's cheaper. When you fund this year, don't fund next year, it just costs you a lot more money. So it's very important, not only here in Savannah, but around the country.